Hi, friends. Hello. Hey, how's everybody doing today? This is the Art Journaling Beyond the Blank Page event brought to you by My Artful Adventures, streaming into the Crafty Bunch venue and My Artful Adventures Clubhouse. So, both of those are free groups. Be sure that you request to join, answer the questions. They'll let you in the group and you can watch all of the art journaling today. I have to tell you, this is my jam. I absolutely love art journaling. It's so much fun. I like journaling just in general, just writing and journaling in that way. But art journaling is so much fun. So my name's Michelle Allen. My business is My Shell Bell Creations. I'm in Wichita, Kansas, where I have a booth at an antique mall. I closed my brick and mortar store December 31st of last year, and it's been nice. Let me tell you, it's been. I don't miss having the brick and mortar. It was a lot, It was a lot to do every single day. Um, so I have been art journaling for a couple of years now. I don't have any comments yet. For a couple of years now, and I don't really know how I started learning how to art journal. I think that initially I follow an artist and she would do like altered books. And so I kind of started that way, but that is to me basically the same as art journaling. So Christy usually comments fairly quickly that she shared into the group. Oh, nope. Okay, there she is. Hey girl. So, again, here's the lineup. I know we've seen several people. I watched Grace, and I had to. Hey, Mona, Louise. Oh, I hear that that's a beast down there. And then I had to go give a grocery pickup and take a shower and do all the things. So I'm gonna point you down here. Make that big. So, why is it so weird? Oh, there. That's better. Last time, people said that they couldn't see my stuff very well. So I changed this to being horizontal. Hopefully that helps. I am going to share with you guys some of my different art journals and actually also talk about a little bit of differences in paper. So this is marker paper. Now, I really like to use alcohol markers. I use them a lot. I use them a ton. So a lot of people will say something like, that it's a painting, but this is all alcohol markers. All of these are. And the reason I like them, the marker paper, is because they don't suck up the ink. If you can use mixed media paper, you can use watercolor paper, but it really sucks the ink up. And this paper, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of got a slickness to it, a little bit. So if you're going to be using alcohol markers, actual marker paper is really good, and it took me a long time to break down to actually buy some. But I like to make, you can see from the wall behind me there, I like to draw faces and make faces, and so a lot of my art journaling has faces. Let's see, a couple of different, like this one, what I did is I charcoaled the entire paper because I wanted to try. I don't know if you guys have seen reels and stuff where people will start with a black canvas and take their eraser. So that's what I did with her. I just took my eraser and carved out her face. That's from a tutorial. That's from a tutorial. A lot of these are from a tutorial. And let's see. This one's from 22. I feel like you can kind of see the growth. That is an experiment. Oh, let me move that up just a hair. So I have several of these experimenting with just using one color, like a monochromatic. And so that was really fun. And this is all watercolor pencil. These three here are Maleficent. I don't say her name very well, but watercolor, collage. That's supposed to be my granddaughter, but when she saw it, she was not impressed. Let's see. Oh, there's another, just using one color. That's the same girl. This is my other granddaughter, supposed to be. And I do a lot of the kind of Zentangle stuff too. You'll see that in a couple of these. This is kind of fun. This is one book that I started out with because I thought this was one of the first things I did. I thought it would be a cool book to do an altered book because it has these optical illusion type things that's what the book is about, optical illusions. But I haven't really gone back to it after these first few pages. I haven't done much in it. This is a card that somebody brought me when I had my store. And you can see that I threw some decoupage paper down in a couple of pages, but I haven't really done any more with that. Oh, good, Mona. Yeah. I mean, I've only got 2 more here, and then we're going to get started. Do you guys, I'm curious, tell me what your favorite products are. I definitely try to hand letter, so I do a lot of practice of that too. This is just a collage that I will eventually paint over. Like if you start off with a collage and then I will kind of like take gesso or oh my gosh, absorbent ground. I couldn't think of the word. And kind of block out a place and then do one of the girls' faces on there. There's more Zentangle stuff there. Practicing my words again. Oh, I have a little note at the bottom of this one. You guys, it's upside down. It just says no pencil drawing first. All alcohol markers layered. So kind of like that one that I had colored black with charcoal and then used an eraser to draw with. This one, I wanted to see if I could just start by making like the shadows around the eyes and the shadows and highlights and carve out a face. It turned out pretty good. Like I think I've tried it since and it hasn't been as good as that first time. This is a verse, a Bible verse, but I forgot. I didn't know how to spell Corinthians apparently. And this was a acrylic, no, that's alcohol. Yeah, that's alcohol marker. But this is an acrylic marker You know, not a Posca pen, but I bought them. I'm pretty sure I got them off of Amazon because somebody probably posted or recommended or something. And so I was fiddling around with those, doing that same Bible verse. And this is another collage. I'm pretty sure I did this one live. I think I did do this one live where I started out with a collage and then whited out, same with her, then whited out some area to do a face. This might be the next one I tried to do where I didn't use pencil. I think that's it in there. How many art journals do you guys have going at once? You guys, as you hop on, let me know. Let me know where you're from. If you're down south with Mona, we'll say I'll be saying a prayer for you guys. I know I have some friends down there. Let's see. This is another, and again, this is a double page spread. I like the idea and I've tried to do it. I've not ever really been happy with my results, but I like the idea of like something being black and white and then it being in color. And I don't think I've ever really been successful of it, kind of like a negative. And I think that like this piece of paper I cut out and then I put the cut out on this side. So kind of the same thing, more Bible verses. Collage. It's like just trying to use just two colors on one of those Zentangle things. You guys speak up. Let me know. Let me know what's happening in your neck of the woods. And if you've enjoyed today, really curious about whether or not you've enjoyed today. This I taped off. I just used painter's tape and taped off until there was just squares, and then tried to do little paintings inside each square. And the bookcase that's behind me, this is the palette when I was trying to figure out the palette for this. So it starts out like this and then it goes down to blue. That's everything there. Okay, this is the one that I'm currently messing around in the most. And I'm going to read you guys what I wrote in the front of it. Now, I cannot remember. It's a YouTuber, and I cannot remember who it was. I came across it. I don't know. I came across it by accident, and she said, and she gave credit to somebody else for this. But this is my art journal declaration. Okay, it says, "Welcome to your newest art journal. This is your space, and you are completely safe here. Anything goes. You are free to write whatever is on your heart without any consequences or repercussions. You are free to create art that is good, bad, and ugly. You are free to try new things and to play with all of your beautiful art supplies, even the expensive ones, even the really pretty ones that you've been saving. I love you. Love me." Now, that may seem kind of like a silly thing to do, but every time I open this journal and I see that, I feel a little bit of freedom, you know? I feel a little bit of a weight lift off my shoulders every time I open it and see that. It gives me permission to do whatever. This says yesterday is gone, and that is just, I used Stabilo pencil for this. And I saw earlier Grace talking about Stabilos, but the black Stabilos, a lot of times if you're wanting something that's true black, they're the only thing that I've ever found. You know, a lot of black things will kind of get a green tinge or a blue tinge, or, you know, they don't actually stay true black. Stabilo pencils do. Again, another girl's face. You see that that ends up in my journals a lot. This doily I thought kind of looked like curly hair. And this, let's see if you can see. That girl on that rocket ship, I wrote later haters on it. Later haters. This is actually a print of a painting that I did. And the name of the painting is Surrender. And it's basically about surrendering your life over to God. And that's really hard to do sometimes. Some vintage girls. I definitely paint a lot of wings too. Oh, this spread here. So me and Amanda and Lisa, and they're both in the Crafty Bunch too. I don't think they're on here today, and Grace actually was in it too for a while. We have the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions pack. It started out as the ATC mystery box, and this spread here is from one of my ATC swaps. So everything that you see here is stuff that came to me from my gal pals in the Creative Curiosities box. Isn't that cool? Like, these are cards that Carol Adams made. Yeah. And these are nope, they're not my most recent pages because I did this little sunflower collage, but these are paper collages. And I have a single page over here to do something with. So for this one, I just started out with a couple of pieces of paper. This was new to me, doing things this way, like kind of as a layout. Hey, Adora, how are you? I'm just babbling on over here. And then Amanda had a sunflower thing in the Crafty Bunch, and this is what I did to kind of warm up for that. So here we are. Here we are over here. Some blank pages. And today, I don't have anything planned. We're going to see where we go here. I am going to start out by just decoupaging some tissue paper on here just to get us going. And I love to use pattern paper. I have a lot of good memories. I think I've talked about it before, of going to Cloth World, spending many an afternoon at Cloth World as a kid. So my mom could look at patterns. She did make all of our clothes. So the instructions in these are a good thing to use too. So I am just going to decoupage that down really quick. I like to use my brushes that aren't expensive, because I'll be honest, I'm not the best. I got this book at Michael's. Yeah, no, Master's Touch. That would be Hobby Lobby, right? I'm sure I got it on their 40% off. You know, Master's Touch is every few weeks like 40% off there. Kind of like these lines right here. So I'm going to start off with that. Yeah. I like it. I've enjoyed it. I mean, you can see how some of my other books, oh, you know, they come and go. I use different ones for different things. You know, I like to do, when I do my girls, I like to use the marker paper. Oh yeah, that'll get us going. That'll get us started. Oh my gosh, isn't it though, Christy? I love using it. And you know, I never use it that I don't think of my mom. So there's that too, right? I don't know that I'm going to do the whole page. I kind of am liking just that right there for now. We'll see. A lot of times people will start in their art journal, and some of the pages I have over here, like I'm not sure if you can see, but I've written a whole page on that heart one that was just free writing and kind of like throwing it out there. And then it's, you know, then it's out there. Then I cover it up. Or sometimes I don't cover it up, but sometimes I do. Get that started. And I definitely like to start this process with a napkin or decoupage paper. A lot of times I do. And I kind of have my paper organized. Like this little container here is pretty much all napkins, decoupage paper scraps, tissue paper, stuff like that. I hope I didn't spend too much time yakking at you guys. But I definitely want to encourage you, if you are starting out and you feel, even if you feel silly doing it, that declaration page that I read in the beginning, ooh, yes, definitely give it a try. Definitely give it a try. Just get going. Like, it doesn't have to be anything. It definitely doesn't have to be a book like this. It does, I mean, it can be, children's books are really good because some of the, like the cardboard books are nice and thick. A lot of the pages are sewn in on children's books instead of just glued in. So that's always a positive. I'm just going to hit this real quick. Oh yeah, you will love it. Definitely. And I don't know what it is about always starting on this side instead of this side, which this side probably feels right to you guys. Well, that's kind of a neat piece of paper, isn't it? Oh, I need my napkins. So I'm kind of in the process of organizing my space. And okay, everybody that's a paper crafter, raise your hand and then tell me, what do you do with everything? I have so much paper. I mean, I absolutely love it. And then in every nook and cranny of everything, I have these little things like this that I just, threw together. This little book, um, little things like this that, you put together. I mean, stacks, you guys. Stacks of it everywhere. So I know that they'll eventually get used. So I want to know how you guys organize your stuff. How do you do it? Oh my gosh. So my husband and I are empty nesters, Christy, and I am currently in my middle daughter's old bedroom. I mean, she has 3 kids now. And then next door here is my youngest daughter's old room, and it has stuff in it. I mean, for me, I have to be honest, space is not necessarily the issue. And then downstairs in my son's old room and my other daughter's old room, it's full of stuff. Yeah, that is it right there. And so when I do when you say organized chaos, that is for sure, because when I do try to organize it, I'm like, which I just recently have moved things around. I'm like, where's my stuff? Where did everything go? Oh man, it's just a constant battle. And how? Oh no. Oh, well, I was a boomerang kid, and I love that expression because I'd never heard that before. I don't remember what I was saying, guys. I'm sure it was very, very important. Here, let's do some of this Timmy paper. Yeah, I sure don't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, I know. I know now. I'm on a roll. Like, do you organize by color? Do you organize by type? That's where my brain goes kind of crazy too. I'm like, well, I don't know. It's all is what it is. I mean, I know that doesn't make any sense. But I know when I go to start organizing, I'm like, okay, it's yellow, but it's a flower. So what do I do? I did, let's see. Oh, there's some vellum. Oh, I'm going to use this little dab of, let's see. So see, at this point when I'm doing it, I don't care if it matches. I'm just getting stuff down. I want the page covered, and it'll start to take shape. Like if things get covered up, I'm fine with it at this point. And I don't know about you guys, back to organizing. I sure do not, by paper type, is that what you do? I sure do not remember everything I have, because I was just going through stuff and I was like, oh, and I hate to say it out loud, but you guys can keep me accountable. Hey, Linda. Yesterday, I kind of made, during my quiet journal time in the morning, with my coffee, I kind of made a commitment to go 30 days without buying anything that I don't need. And whenever I get the urge to do that, I told myself to shop my own stuff. I have a closet full of Goodwill finds if I want to upcycle. I have scrapbook paper coming out my ears. I mean, come on now. So this may not look like much right now. But it will be. We're going to make it pretty. I still got 30 minutes. You guys can take bets on whether or not you think I will be able to go 30 days. It's been a day and a half, and I've already had to make myself get off Amazon. What was I just thinking? Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, we'll see. I'm hoping that I will, stay strong at least a little bit. I think at this point, what I'm going to do is I have these washi stickers that I like. I like washi stickers because they're see-through, They're still basically translucent. And so they're kind of fun, I'm a little damp still. Yeah, you guys, my store was, I don't know, my store was maybe 1,500, 2,000 square feet. My house isn't even that big. So, oh gosh, my bank tells me I have no money. Dora. Yes, Lisa, that is exactly it. Yes, you guys are saying the same thing. That is so true. And okay, so let me ask you this. Do you this is what I've caught myself doing the last couple of days since I said this too. I know, it's so funny. Lisa, Linda, you guys have the same idea. So what I'll do, I'll see somebody and I'll be like, ooh, I have everything to do that except for that, I don't know, steel pipe with the fluted end. I don't, something crazy. And then, so I'll buy that. I'll buy that one thing that I don't have. And then I come across it and I'm like, what was, why did I buy that? And so, of course I'll get rid of it and then I will come across the reason I actually bought it. Not sure how I feel about this guy. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I don't know that I like this little owl, but I sure do like his wings. So we're gonna get rid of him and possibly use those on a little person. We need to find us a little person. See, that's how it all ends up coming together. Oh, home decor. I wish I was better at that, honestly. Hey, Callie, how are you, girl? Are you good? Are you staying safe? How you doing down there, sister? Mona's down there too. She's down there where you're at. I don't know how close you are. So that, because it's these wings I want to use now, now I've got a little bit of a direction. I kind of want some mushrooms. And I like these little fern things too. All right, we're starting a collection here. Oh, don't do that to yourself. Linda, don't do that to yourself. Oh man. It's, I like all the things. I like all of the things. And I definitely focus, like, I pretty much do paper crafting online with you guys. But I have a booth, and so it has to have stuff in it. It's out of my hands. There's nothing I could do. I kind of like that little arrow too. So yeah, I do other things that I put in my booth. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking too, Lisa. I was thinking I would grab my little peoples, but I think I want my person to sit on a mushroom, so that's why I kind of pulled those things. I'm still going through these little doodads, because I was thinking I had some. Don't mind that. Don't mind that little avalanche. Do you guys ever stamp? Like, use stamps and then watercolors to color them in? See? I mean, and you know what? We all are. We are all enablers. That's why this is such a great community, because you guys all understand. You understand me. Nobody's judging me for having all of this stuff. Well, the big mushrooms must not have been in here. Okay. Oh, okay. Time will tell. You can't ever really tell down there, can you? I mean, it's the same, like I have, here's another thing that this is what I'm talking about. Little stuff like this everywhere. There's, up here in tornado country, that's how it is up here too. Like, you kind of have to go by years of experience living in it sometimes, I think. There's some words. I might use those. Okay. I've exhausted those things. I'm sorry, guys. I know that I have. If I don't find them in here, if I hadn't tried to organize, I'd probably been able to put my fingers right on them. There's some little people. I don't know how I lucked out, but here a little while back, all of the Tim Holtz stuff was on clearance at Hobby Lobby. And I snagged a whole bunch. I'm going to grab my My people like, these are the tiny ones, but I kind of want the ones that are a little bit bigger. So I'm going to grab those. Oh my gosh, Lisa. So I take it you're what, 13, 14 years old? There they are. I don't have there as many as these of these. See, I kind of feel like these are a little bit bigger, a little bit better size. She's got too much going on. Oh, I like her. I like the ones that are like setting. Because it's so fun to have them setting on top of something. I've got lots of boys left. Oh gosh, he's cute, isn't he? He might have to sit down here in the corner. What time is it? 20 minutes. This is part of the reason why I find myself staying up way too late too. Well, it was funny, Lisa, because you said I had to pick up my room really fast because my parents came. And it just made me think of, myself when I was a kid. Well, this isn't one that had mushrooms either. Dadnabbit, I know I have some big mushrooms somewhere. We'll just take and figure out who we want to have the wings and where we want her to be. Let's see, maybe she's standing. So we want her to be kind of facing the other way. So it looks like this gal might win. I already have this gal I may have used her from the smaller ones. Oh, maybe I don't. I was thinking one of these little gals. There's all my big mushrooms, guys. They're all over here. Oh, okay. And then he can set. He can have a seat over here. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to have to cut that off because I want there to be a little bit of difference there. Okay. I think I like this right here. Oh, really, Lisa? I had not heard that. My Hobby Lobby just rearranged things. The last time I was in there, I was like, because they're not consistent. You know what I mean? Like across if I tell you there's a great sale on Tim Holtz at Hobby Lobby, you might get there and be like, no, there isn't. But I will tell you guys, if you find that something is on sale or on clearance, online, they will. I think that I've made some true fans by going in there and telling them that something is on clearance online. Like, oh gosh, here's that lady again. Here's that coupon lady again. But, well, you know, until they stop doing it, I'm gonna get the cheaper price. That's just how I be. So, yeah, I don't know, because mine had moved things around, and they had new stuff. So I think that they may have moved it because they had it in a weird spot. Like, it wasn't with any of the other paper crafting stuff. I think they wanted it away from their brand. But I think, you know, it's not going to keep people from buying their brand of stuff if there's something that they want. Come on, glue. Oh, wow. Well, yeah, it wasn't all that long ago that I found all that stuff. I found Jelly Roll pens on clearance too, like all kinds of stuff. I was a crazy woman going through there, knocking people over. No. But I do have that feeling sometimes when I'm in the parking lot and seeing people walk in, and I'm like, they're getting all the stuff. That's what I tell my husband if he ever ventures out with me. I'm like, hurry up, park. Do you see that lady? She's getting all my stuff. She's getting all the good stuff. I'm stuck out here with you, lollygagging. Oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. He does not think I'm funny at all. At all. It doesn't really slow me down, though. Huh. You're kidding. I didn't know that. The Bed Bath & Beyond direction. I cannot even tell you guys. Probably because I think I had somebody that had something on a Christmas list. I'm pretty sure that was the last time I was in there in a Bed Bath & Beyond. All right, glue. This glue better straighten up. I've only got 14 more minutes. Oh, Lord. There it all is. Here, you get some too, fella. Oh, come on. I knew it was going to be something like that. Stop. Stop it. Okay. I was... I don't know. It's a bittersweet thing, kind of. Not necessarily like Bed Bath & Beyond or anything like that, but like, when I was a kid, there were way more like specialty type stores. And so there's a little bit of nostalgia for something that is specialized. Like, there was you went to a TV store to get a TV, and you went to, a furniture store to get furniture, although that's still pretty much relevant. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying. And now everything is more, big, like big stores that carry everything or online. All right, y'all, I'm going to stick to everything. I don't necessarily think of Bed Bath & Beyond in that same way, but what, you don't have enough glue on you, lady? Come on. So now is where I kind of figure out how am I going, because they're very lost in here. And so I will kind of figure out how I'm going to bring them back to the forefront. And a lot of times that's where my different markers and stuff like that will come in. Different kind of pencils and shadows and water soluble type materials. So sometimes when it's at this point right here, what I'll do is I'll use a decoupage medium, Mod Podge, whatever, all over the top of this, just kind of to set it. That puts everything kind of on an even playing field as far as texture and everything else. And then go in with my second layer, if that makes sense. Oh, thanks, Christy. Thank you. So I am going to, let's find something here. This is easy. I'm just going to grab these watercolor pencils. That's the first color I saw, and I kind of like it. It's kind of a eggplant. Yeah, I'm like, I want it to be a really dark. This has a yellow look to it, you know, the pattern paper. These watercolor pencils I got off of Amazon. Yeah, Arteza. I'm pretty sure that's where I got them. They're not expensive. They do the trick for me anyway. Just gonna kind of shadow around there. You can use, if you have dark wax, you can use dark wax to do this. Just know that if you are going to do it with wax, that needs to be your final layer. Because if you go to use a water-soluble product on top of wax, it'll just bead up. That's right. Texie's treasure chest is after me. So you guys just refresh your page if you're in the Crafty Bunch, or if you're in my Artful Adventures Clubhouse. I almost said treasure chest again. Just refresh your page. And I don't want to say her name wrong. Neela? I hope I'm saying that right. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. She is up next. Oh, let me get activate the black here because that'll really. Sorry I didn't get finished. I guess I shouldn't have spent 15 minutes yakking in the beginning showing you my journals. I'll post the finished page here. But I'm going to just real quick, kind of, I like the jelly roll pens. A lot of people use the, I think maybe Uniball, is that what they are? The white ones. I've bought them, but I've never had really good luck with them. These work for me. And also, at least here, Hobby Lobby is sometimes cheaper than, like if you like fine art products like Faber-Castell or something, Hobby Lobby is cheaper than their website. Nyla. And like, Amazon, these still cheaper at Hobby Lobby. They don't have the selection, but they definitely have a pack of, it's like a white, a black, and a gold. And for some reason, the pack of jelly roll pens that are in the paper aisle are less expensive than the ones that are in the art aisle with the other art pens. So I don't know why that is. But yeah, I usually kind of go in and do a little bit of a highlight. And it just, I don't know if you guys can tell, it just brings it out just a little bit more. There. So she just has her little wings are highlighted and her dress is highlighted a little bit. And just that little bit of a shadow around her. I will still do some more work on this. Yeah, it's weird. Yes, exactly. I always go to the sewing section too, because their clearance area usually has good stuff. If y'all can't tell, Michelle likes a bargain. I definitely am like, it's like a game. I'm like, yeah, you say it's $50, but it's like a game to me to see if I can get it cheaper. So I have a few minutes left. You guys, there's more events this week. I know there's event Friday. Myself, Amanda Doyer with Simply with Amazing Art, and Lisa Boone with Lisa Boone Designs. We're hosting an event on Sunday. It's the polka dot event. Oh my gosh, Chrissy, that's hilarious. Because yeah, I always tell my husband I'm saving money too. He doesn't believe me. But the 15th of September is National Polka Dot Day. Who knew? So that's the theme for our event. On Sunday, we'll be in the Crafty Bunch starting at noon. So go in there and check it out. We'd love to see you. And again, just refresh your page. Refresh your page, and Nyla will be coming on next. Go ahead and kind of shadow around this guy. Got a few more minutes. I'm going to add some more. There's this big empty space here. Maybe a saying, maybe some hand lettering. We'll have to see there. This is going on until 8 p.m. Central tonight. So, got several more people to watch. I need to go back and catch the replays. I got busy this afternoon. I work in the morning, and then in the afternoon, you know, that's when I try to get stuff done and then reward myself by crafting. Oh, Lisa, thanks. Yeah, Lisa's one of the hostesses with the mostesses on Sunday. And we will be, you know, we'll be saying a prayer for you guys down there, Louisiana, down south there. And just refresh your page, okay, guys? Nyla is up next with Texie Treasure Chest. Here is our list of presenters. There we go. And I will be back in the Crafty Bunch on Friday and then again on Sunday. It's been a busy week, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe and stay crafty. All right. Bye, guys.